So, hey, my name is Chris and I'm doing a wonderful reading for you. It's not sign specific, it's not time specific. So whenever you find it, wherever you are, it's for you. I'm just seeing where this is going. First card, I haven't seen it, you have. The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords shows up again and again. And, okay, I said it's not time specific, but maybe we just have to say that this is the end of 2025. So there is a new wonderful consciousness at the horizon. And it's about time. And it's a good card. It's a fantastic card. So a new way, a new paradigm, I would even say. And it has been pretty effing dark. Oh, there's a card that wants to come out. Crossing energy is the moon card, not surprising, because out of this darkness, out of this night, out of this subconscious energy arises a brand new consciousness. We're coming from a very dark period of history. The last at least 2,000 years, probably more, have been pretty effing dark, right? The foundation, it's a joyful celebration. It's happiness, it's joy. It's something very, very good that comes out of this, right? Because we used to be in this downward momentum, right? But there is, whatever goes down goes back up again, right? And now this time is here. There's another ace, the Ace of Cups. That's the crown of the reading. Through the darkness, so to speak, a new consciousness of love, of Philautia, of self-love. For the last 2,000 years, the story has been love your neighbor more than you should love yourself, right? That's how it was interpreted, one-sided, right? They said you either love yourself or you love others. You either service yourself or you service others. So either or, right? And this either or consciousness is the moon card. These two columns here, these two towers, right? Very separated. But the new paradigm is all about transcendence and integration. Yay. It's not either or, it's both, right? You have to take care of yourself. You have to love yourself in order to love others. Why? Because the level on which you love yourself is the level on which you can receive love from others and give love to others, right? So if you love yourself like a little bit, right, you can't love fully other people and you can't receive love fully from other people. So what you give and what you receive from other people is directly dependent on the level of love that you have for yourself. This is about love, this is about acceptance, forgiveness, transcendence and integrations, right? You don't need to be perfect, you know? In the old consciousness, it was either good or bad. But you know what? We're both. We're human beings, right? We're not perfect. But as long as you love yourself, whatever you did, whatever maybe you did a few mistakes, you can correct them, right? And as long as you do that, there's the hangman in the recent past, or in the past in general, because we couldn't do much. We had to go through this dark night of the soul, right? We had to experience the separation in our consciousness of good and bad, of me and the others, to transcend and integrate and come out of this with it's really a fantastic reading with the Ace of Swords. That's the new consciousness. And that's the heart opening, right? Love. And primarily, you have to love yourself. I say it again, the level of love that you have for yourself is the level of which you can receive or give love from others or to others. In this dark night of the soul, right, in the last, let's just say last 2000 years, it was all about good or bad, right? Or about morality. We all ate from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. So that used to be a bad thing, but kind of they turned it around, and made it a good thing, You were a good person if you were fighting the evil ones. And it was all about morality, all about good or evil. Either or, right? Good or evil. And whatever the good guys were doing, that was okay. They could murder and rape and torture people. That's okay. As long as we're the good guys and we're fighting the evil ones, that's okay. That was the old consciousness. There was this hanged man consciousness. Little difficult, right? So it was the downswing of consciousness, actually. So pretty heavy energies, right? Pretty heavy energies. So what comes next? Now, da ja die Lichtanteilung, the Empress. The Hanged Man turning into the Empress. That is a big development, a big circle, right? So from someone who couldn't do much, who was completely hanging into this either-or consciousness in the dark night of the soul, moon card, right? Out of this arises this new consciousness. Out of this arises, finally, the insight that you have to love yourself. It's not either loving yourself or thy neighbor, it's loving yourself as much as thy neighbor, because you can't receive or give love on a higher level if you love yourself down here. It's not either or, it's both. This is what we're going to be. Finally, there have been a few souls on this planet who have been kind of waiting for this. Finally. Yeah, and the Empress is all about mastership, but inner mastership. And it starts within yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to forgive yourself, because as I said, that is very, very important. I can't stress this enough. You must, if you take anything home from this reading, please take home that you cannot give or receive love from or to other people on a high level if you only love or respect yourself on a low level. It's not possible. And in the old either-or consciousness, that was not understood. We all ate from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, and you know what good and evil is all about? It's all about morality. And instead of transcending and integrating morality, some people made it all about that difference of good and evil. They ate all the freaking apples they could get, right? And we're throwing them at the evil people because that's okay, because we're the good people. Well, that is finally ending. My God. Steadiness, Steadiness. Whoever finds this reading, I think I get 9 subscribers at this point. So if you are a subscriber, that might be for you. Keep your course, keep doing what you're doing. You built something for yourself. You planted your seeds. You worked very hard for something. Keep doing it. Keep nurturing it. Protect it, right? Through these times, you have done this. And in the last chapter of this transformation, it's a collective transformation, by the way. It's not just you or me. It's humanity. It's Earth, right? Keep protecting what you build for yourself. King of Cups. In your surroundings. So whenever you go around your business in the daily profane world, right? There will be people who are totally stuck in this old consciousness, either or, good, bad. We must fight the evil people, we're the good people, and whatever we do is okay, you know, as long as we're good. There are tons of people who are completely stuck in this old consciousness, and you can't avoid them. You know, we can talk about narcissism, we can talk about narcissistic abuse. You're going to meet the people in the outside world who are not yet there, who are still in this either-or consciousness. And these either-or consciousness people have been doing everything they can to drive people deeper into this either-or consciousness, right? So you're going to meet them wherever. Oh, there's the last one. Ah, the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups and King of Cups. Are you kidding me? And the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Beautiful. You're going to meet the people in the outside world who have not yet understood that these two sides are two sides of one and the same coin. That's the Two of Cups here, right? That's what it's all about. Good and evil, functional and dysfunctional, fire and water, male and female. These are two aspects of one and the same coin. You know, if you think you can destroy the evil people, and whatever you do to destroy the evil people is good because you're the good guys, right? That's fundamentalism. That's what a lot of horrible people all around the world are doing. That's what all the wars are about. That's the mindset of the war. You're going to meet these people at the post office, at the supermarket, wherever you work, that's for sure. And you must rest within yourself, love yourself, respect others, but have healthy boundaries. Say no. No is a complete sentence. You don't need to be rude about it. You can just say no, and that's okay. And be kind about it, but be stern about it. You know, if you say no, then it's a no. Period. And by the way, if it's not a clear yes, then it is a no, right? So if there is tons of doubts and you say, maybe, yeah, no, I don't know, that's a no. And you have to communicate that, but you have to communicate that as the King of Cups, gently, without being rude, without triggering a conflict, because these people in this who don't get that, you know? They don't get that. They don't get the Two of Cups. They don't get two sides, one coin. That's just not what they get. What they get is separation, consciousness, darkness, right? And, you know, these people might mean well, but they can deal some damage. And there are people who don't mean well, right? They're just people who don't care, by the way. A lot of them just don't know what they're doing, and they're just being selfish, right? Because they're stuck in this mindset of either I love myself and care for myself, or I'm altruistic and care for others. So it's either egoism or altruism, but they don't understand that you need to care for yourself, love yourself in order to care for others. And you have to actually do both. That's the Two of Cups. Two sides, one coin, and truly understanding that. And there is the Queen of Cups. So keep your emotions. I'm going to clarify this. I'm not sure if this is getting any clearer because it's pretty clear. Maybe I'll take a picture and show that to you because it's just beautiful. It's gorgeous. I mean, just a reminder. Okay, let's just clarify the Ace of Swords. That's not really getting any better, is it? I'm not sure if the clarifiers are making a difference here. Okay. Or maybe I should do it like this, like I did it the first time. I'm not sure if the clarifiers are making this any clearer. I'm not even commenting them because it's actually Chariot. Yeah, it's not really making a difference. It's just adding more confusion to something that is very, very clear to me. So just get rid of the clarifiers this time. It is what it is. So from the darkness, from the time of a consciousness or a collective consciousness that was completely stuck in this either or consciousness, where we all ate from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, right? What is the fruit of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil? It's morality. And what is morality all about? Good or evil. This or that, good or evil, right? And if you say, whatever we do to the evil people, we are the good people and we must fight the evil people, that's fundamentalism. That is separation consciousness. That is biting all the apples you can find and completely running in the opposite direction from where the tree was standing. Okay? That's darkness. That's consciousness in darkness. And from these dark times, at least the last 2000 years, rose a consciousness, a new idea, a new understanding. And it was an intellectual understanding, obviously, the first time. And then the heart comes around, and it's not just an intellectual understanding, but the heart is with this, and really feeling it, embodying it, living it. Thoughts is the intellect, is philosophy, right? Cups energy is your emotions, water energy, right? I mean, this is more about fire and water, but there are two main aspects, again and again, coming together, transforming and building something wonderful new. The hanged man and the high priest, not the high priestess, the empress, right? Someone who is completely independent, hanging in there, literally. But there's the light bulb moment, and this is the transformative moment where the consciousness finally understands that it's not either or. It's not either I love myself and I'm egoistic, or I love my neighbor. No, it's love thy neighbor as thyself, but not, on the same level, not either or. There were horrible, horrible misunderstandings. People have hurt themselves, because of this misunderstanding. She is not hurting herself. She is in her garden. She is the empress. She is ruling herself. She has no need. She has no need to be the emperor, the male aspect of rulership. But that's the female, the inner aspect of rulership. So you don't need to. The emperor was the old paradigm. The emperor was this old grumpy old man telling everybody what to do. This is not, if a lot of empresses, so to speak, come together, everybody is ruling him or herself and taking good care of him or herself. And naturally, if you take good care of yourself, if you respect yourself, if you value yourself, if you love yourself, if you are decent and kind to yourself, you automatically are decent and kind to other people. Why? Because you can only love yourself on the same freaking level on which you give or receive love from others. And if you separate that, if you take that apart, if you say, oh, loving myself, that's evil, that's selfish, oh, I don't want that, I rather, kill myself for other people. No. That's not functioning, that's not working, There wasn't much that was working in the last 2,000 years. If you look at it. Constant war. Humanity in complete darkness, right? The healthcare system makes people sick at this time. The banking system is bankrupting entire societies. It's all completely gone in the opposite direction. Complete madness, complete separation. Culpa, mea culpa, I have to punish myself because I'm a human. No, that's horrible. You have to love yourself, you have to forgive yourself, you have to respect yourself, because then and only then, if you love yourself, respect yourself, forgive yourself, you can do the same to others and receive it from others. That is, so far on this channel, I know it's a young channel, and I only have 9 subscribers. But this is for you, freaking 9 subscribers. Share, like, subscribe. If you want to do me a favor, share, like, subscribe. And, if you have found this channel, that's not a coincidence, right? Creation. Number 25. And it is the year 25, right? Poetics of light. Something of great value is forming in your subconsciousness. Hello. A brilliant idea is developing and will soon come to light. Feel a stream of light flow through your heart and mind. Your mind, your heart. Is that right? Yeah. A stream of light. A brilliant idea is developing and will soon come to light. Feel a stream of light flow through your heart and mind. This light is your true essence. Don't try to control or understand it. Just allow it to be. You will be amazed by your creation, born of a sword and nurtured by your loving heart. Born of a sword, and nurtured by your loving heart. I love it when something fits like heaven. You will be amazed by your creation, born of a sword and nurtured by your loving heart. This creation stems from the light of the soul and will come to life through love. Be patient. Creativity thrives where there is childlike innocence and spontaneity. All unfolds at the most perfect timing. True love, all is born, and to love, all returns. Creation is one great love. Creativity is part of your nature. There's no difference between the creator and creation, just as there's no difference between the ocean and its waves. Beautiful. And every card fits. And the big advice is, whatever you're doing, whatever you build for yourself, within the last years, there might have been something that you built for yourself within the last years. You just keep doing that. Don't give it up. It's not either or. Keep that in mind. It's not either or. These 2 columns here, these 2 towers of the moon card, they come together, right? They build one big coin. Beautiful. So keep doing what you're doing. Take care of what you build for yourself. Steadiness. A little conservative energy, Do your job. Do what you... I feel like you invested a lot of energy in something, right? There's this field in the background. You planted your little seedlings, right? And it's not yet there, it's not super growing, but this knight is the only stationary knight, right? Every other knight is moving. He is protecting the earth. He is protecting the down-to-earth physical thing. And he's also protecting the way he makes money, by the way. It's a pentacle, right? It's a coin. Creation. Yeah, so you can be creative and you can be practical. That's what I'm saying. Don't snap back into this either-or consciousness. This is all about overcoming either-or consciousness and realizing that it's both. But that's too much already. I think it was a lot. I hope it was for you. If it was, I say it again, share, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and hopefully see you next time. Now, Ciao.